7:35. Texas voters said yes to a pioneering fund to find, treat, and fight cancers. We'll find out what that means for you.
The approval of Prop 6 during yesterday's elections brings an additional $3 billion to the fight against cancer in Texas. And joining us is Dr. Keith Argenbright, a professor at the Simmons Cancer Center at UT Southwestern. Good morning. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Voters said yes to allowing the Cancer Prevention and Research Institute of Texas to take out an additional $3 billion in debt for this. Where's this money going to go? Who exactly is it going to help? Because it's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money, and we're very grateful that the voters showed confidence in giving us another 10 years. In the first 10 years, about $2.4 billion was spent on both research and prevention, and that will continue over the next 10 years, and it will enable us to do research, groundbreaking research in finding new therapies and treatments for cancer, but also it'll enable us to do prevention services. Because when you prevent cancer or you detect it early, that's when you have the greatest chance for a cure.
Yeah, so that is key. I know in the first few years, the Institute had a scandal involving mismanagement and poor oversight in spending. That was 10 years ago. How do you reassure Texans that this money is being spent well and that those dollars are being stretched?
Yeah, I think that at the beginning there was a bit of a hiccup, and I think that CPRIT hit the pause button and came in and made sure that all of the policies and procedures were in place and got some really good leadership on the CPRIT board.
Nice.
As a CPRIT grantee, I can assure you that the controls are in place. We are audited frequently, as it should be. We want to make sure that everyone has confidence that the money that we get goes exactly where it needs to go.
Where's the biggest fight right now? I mean, you're looking at all different kind of cancers, right? Like all different cancer. I mean, breast cancer, cervical cancer, lung cancer. But where's most of this money going? Is there one spot that you're really wanting to hit hard?
I think we have to hit them all. Yeah. I think that you named breast, cervical, lung, colorectal. That's where a lot of the prevention efforts are going. In this in the next 10 years, there's going to be a focus on pediatric and children's cancers as well, because unfortunately those aren't as common, so we don't have all of the treatments that we do, and so that's going to be one of the things that we're going to really look at over the next 10 years are children's cancer in children and young adults as well.
I feel like every time I post a cancer story, you hear those skeptics who say, we're not going to find a cure because there's too much money in big medicine. What do you say to those people?
I say that we are curing more cancer now than we ever have, and that the future looks so bright for the new therapies that we are discovering day after day. It was about 20 years ago that we decoded the human genome, and that changes everything.
Yeah.
We're now able to look at the true molecular mutation that is causing this cancer, and I'm hopeful that very shortly we'll be able to really treat cancer as a chronic disease rather than as a lethal disease.
Wouldn't that be amazing? Yeah, we all would like to see that day. Thank you so much for being here and the work you do. We appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
And we have a link to, by the way, to the Cancer Institute at UT Southwestern for more on that if you'd like to check that out.